Yoink.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nintendo Network podcast. My name is Emmanuel, and today we have Joey and Seth. This is episode 1, and today we'll be talking about the new Pokemon DLC, how 300,000 Nintendo accounts were hacked, and we'll also talk about the new Paper Mario game, and we may talk about Minecraft Dungeons and the big summer sale in the Eshop. So let's get started.
Um, so we should probably talk about Pokemon DLC. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, so the new
Yeah,
Pokemon DLC is coming out June 17th. That's 6 days away exactly from
as
when
of
this video is
recording.
being recorded.
Yeah,
And
recording.
with it, Emmanuel, you explain. I don't know what the dates are.
Wow,
What
you're
the
giving it to me.
Well, you're the one who knows this more. I'm sorry. I'm
Alright.
crying eternally.
Well, the Iowa Armor was first announced back all the way in January earlier this year, 5 months ago. And that was when it also went for sale for $15 per each pack because it's in two parts. There's the Iowa Armor and the Crown Tundra. With the Iowa
Yoink.
Armor coming out in about 6 days from this recording,
Yoink.
Crown Tundra with it doesn't have a known release date, but is supposed to come fall 2020.
Mhm.
Both packs $15, buy both 30.
I don't have Shield or Sword, but I mean they looked pretty solid. Like the pretty solid DLC.
They are pretty solid games in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's just shiny hunting kind of sucks, but that's just my opinion since I'm impatient.
I'm just poor and I can't afford it.
Yo.
If I had money to waste, I'd buy it because I mean,
How is it to waste? It's not a waste of a game
not to
though.
waste. I mean, it's just
Just
like if I had a lot of money, I'd probably buy it. But I mean, I'm not really into the Pokemon series that much. I mean, I want to be, but it's just like I don't know. Never grabbed me as much as other people. So
That's
yeah.
fair.
yeah.
So yeah. I wonder. Uh, wait. Do we know how many Pokemon there are gonna be?
It's more just like expansions of I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that?
is there not any new ones?
Oh no, there's new
There's
ones.
one.
There's
'Cause
Oh.
in the base game so far, there's about 435, I think.
Oh. Hmm.
And
I
with the
didn't know.
first part of the expansion, it's supposed to bring 100 plus returning Pokemon and at least three new ones.
I didn't watch the Pokemon Directs really. Like, wasn't there like two Pokemon Sword and Shield Directs? Like one what before it released, and like one for the DLC.
I think there was also one in
What?
between for like just talking about like patches and updates, but I think that wasn't a complete Nintendo Direct about it. I think it was just like pieced and
That was
sandwiched in between
that
one.
was probably a mini direct.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Cause wasn't
Oh,
I feel like there was like a problem with like getting a certain type of Pokemon. Was I right? Am I right about that? I
oh,
feel like there
what
was
do you
some like
mean?
region problem. It was the Gigantamax dens. There was a problem with it.
Mm.
I don't
Oh,
know.
we should probably talk about like how there's been no Nintendo Directs this year other than a mini Direct and the Pokemon Direct recently.
Well, personally, I feel that that's why that's not happening is because of like to shed light on the protest. I know that's kind of a thing that's
No,
already
but it's
happened.
also been because of COVID. It's kind
Oh
of
yeah, definitely,
annoying.
because the production team
Yeah,
can't actually work.
Yeah, because I believe that usually they every February and March, and then they do one for E3. But like they were gonna do one for E3, but they didn't because it got really bad.
Well,
Which
yeah,
sucks. I love E3. E3 is so fun to watch.
honestly.
It's I remember just like I just eat food and watch live streams
Remember
like for
E3
the 3
28,
days of
they
E3.
announced Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Yeah, that was a good E3. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember Yeah, E3 2018 was great, but it also made me disappointed because I thought they were gonna announce the date for Octo expansion, but they didn't. But I guess it paid off because a couple days later, I don't remember how many days, at like a championship or something for Splatoon, they announced it at the end of the championship and it said it was coming out the next day, so that was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was super unexpected because I remember with the Octo expansion, even though it's kind of off topic, I remember you sent me a message about it, and it was like, oh hey, Octo expansion is coming out like tomorrow. You better start downloading, and it's like, okay. It
I
was
was so
definitely.
happy when I learned that. I was like, holy shit. I was like, well, time to literally just sit around and do nothing in anticipation.
And didn't you 100% the Octo expansion, or have you not done that yet?
Yeah, I've 100%ed both of the campaigns. I haven't been playing too much Splatoon. I
Did you
mean,
actually play the Splatfest?
I
This.
played very little of it because I was like, I was in the middle of my Animal Crossing like binge. Like I was only playing Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh
Bruh,
yeah, like
everyone's
everyone
wife be
has a
like, I'm
phase.
playing Animal Crossing.
Everyone had a phase with the game where you'd play it like 3 days straight. Like it's all you would play in terms of video games. It's like
It's definitely one of
yeah.
the popular games, but like, my mom, she personally didn't see anything new with it. She's like, it's Animal Crossing. Wasn't there like an Animal Crossing a long time ago and all this other stuff? It's like, I don't
But
know.
that's like how it is for every game.
Splatoon be like, it came out for the Wii.
Wii U.
I
Oh,
okay, can we like kind of talk about the Wii U? It wasn't as bad
the
as
Wii
people
U was a
said it
trash
was.
console.
The Wii U
I'm
was
gonna be
amazing.
salty.
It,
The Wii U had
Huh?
bad marketing.
The marketing was bad, but the hardware itself wasn't that bad.
But there wasn't really that many users, and that's why there was a difference because the Switch got picked up way better. I don't know why. I think it's most people didn't want it because they thought it was just an extension of the Wii being the Wii U, you know?
They
That's
should have
personally
named
my
it something
belief.
else.
The
Like they
Tablet
shouldn't have
3,
called it they shouldn't
the
have
Wii
called it the
U.
Wii U or like
the Wii 3.
they could have just like
They called it like the U thing. But don't you also have to have a Wii to use it? Or is it a completely
no.
different thing?
No,
No, it's a it's like a completely different system, but it's like it
if you
wasn't
want to
that
access the Wii
bad.
part of it, yeah, you would need you would need at least a Wii controller.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
all you
that's one
needed.
of the problems with it. It's basically like an extension, but its own console. That's what I always found a problem with it.
See, for me, my Wii broke and I wanted to play my Wii games, so I just like my sister got like we just got a pre-owned Wii U because there's no way if there's a cheaper one because we don't use the Wii U a lot, but I just usually play my Wii games on it because it's black backwards compatible. But they should have just made it like a different named system and then just made it backwards compatibility with Wii games.
Oh yeah, but
But like
definitely
it
they.
doesn't support
Oh,
GameCube games anymore, which is really sad. Unless you use the virtual console, but like it doesn't support GameCube disc or
yeah,
GameCube controllers unless you buy an adapter.
but speaking of not really Nintendo and like console launches and stuff, PlayStation 5 released today, but I know this is more Nintendo stuff, so I'm just gonna put that down and drop it immediately.
I mean, wait, it was announced or
Yeah, it
released?
wasn't
What?
announced. It's just like announced stuff,
It
but
was shown today.
I mean, I
but
saw a post
it
about
does
it.
it looks like a Wii. Have you seen the picture of it?
I've seen like a part of the controller like in the teaser, but I haven't watched it. I'll probably watch like the
Oh,
thing
it's
about it
pretty good, but
later.
it can play any PlayStation game, I guess, like from PS3
Yeah,
to
yeah, I
PS2.
heard about that. I
That's
heard,
that's awesome,
but
awesome.
is it backwards compatible with PS4?
Yes,
Oh, good. It just can't. I heard that it just can't do original PlayStation games.
like the actual PlayStation, like first
Like
PlayStation ever.
original PlayStation. Yeah.
I've heard they're planning to make like an extension thing for it, but they haven't said
Maybe.
anything.
Okay, we
But
should probably get off topic from that because
oh yeah. But
it's
speaking
not
of a
needed
new
there.
topic, the 300,000 accounts that were hacked on a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. I mean, it was also on 3DS and Wii U, but
Oh, so it was
No.
multiple. Was
Which
there
yeah.
any info on that completely?
No, not really. They just know that it has to do something with the
The count
Nintendo
info?
Network.
But by
Which is
being hacked,
funny.
was it? Oh,
We're Nintendo Network podcast, but the hacks are because of a breach in the Nintendo Network. Guys, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. We hacked Nintendo and 300,000 Nintendo accounts get absolutely destroyed.
we did,
Haha,
boys.
losers. We
we
did
did
it.
it.
This was
Racism is
only a
no
plot.
more.
This is so
I
epic.
bought for 1,000,000 V-Bucks with all your credit card information.
Yeah, haha, losers. Yeah, that was all our doing. Say goodbye to your stuff because of us, rats.
Okay, kind of off topic right now, but I'm drawing in the background, and I'm about to draw this character's nose, and just the outline I made so far is horrible.
Oh
I
God,
can't
don't
draw
even.
anymore. I literally
I
can't.
can't
And if I
either. I never
tried,
could draw in the first place.
I could draw at some point, but then I just stopped, and then it declined. So yeah. But
Imagine drawing.
I mean, there is also uh like we said earlier, Paper
Mhm.
Mario Origami. That's a thing that exists. July 17th. That's really early. I can't believe it's coming that early. I might not even buy it, but
That's what I feel like there's. If it's coming this fast, I feel like there's definitely going to be some game flaws, honestly.
like
Especially with the lower production.
if it's better than Color Splash or just like any low quality Paper Mario game, then I'll probably buy it if I have the money at the time.
No, I feel
But
you.
that's only if it like has good platforming because like the only reason I'd buy it is for like not really the story, just kind of like gameplay element.
Yeah, I
So, like what
suppose.
makes it I mean the battle scenes, like the battles, we don't know anything about that. Like how the
But then
battle
again,
system
with
works.
other Paper Marios, like wasn't there one for the Wii that had a completely different battle style and stuff?
I'm pretty sure.
Like that's the main
Who knows?
question.
This game could be as good as Thousand Year Door. We really. It looks interesting, but I don't know. Origami is definitely a good idea for Paper Mario because like it origami is just paper art basically.
And what is
Oh
paper?
dang.
Epic.
Yes, that's always the question. Cause I don't know. What Paper Mario? It's kind of an interesting game. I had it for the 3DS, but I don't know if I'd call it like a stellar game specifically. I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those
Wasn't the
games
one on
you'd
the
have.
3DS Sticker Star?
Yeah, Sticker Star, that one.
Mm.
That one was interesting because it was just mostly like stickers turned into things and you need specific ones. I don't actually think I completed it for because you needed one specific sticker or something. It's kind of stuck in my brain and it's not actually there completely.
I don't have very many 3DS games, and it makes me really sad because like I my 3DS literally died. And so a couple years later, I decided to get a 2DS XL because I didn't care for the 3DS. It was a good price. The screen was pretty big. But then I did not buy like any new 3DS games, and I only have like 4. And they're not good ones. They're like most of them. I mean, I have 3 Pokemon games. Those are good. Sun, Moon, and Alpha Sapphire. But like
Yonk.
other than that, I don't really have any other good games. I mean, Super Mario and Sonic at the Rio games, it's fine. But the series has always been just fine. It's never been a AAA game or something.
Yeah, I feel you.
Mhm.
I mean, the
But
one on the
what?
Nintendo Switch
Oh,
is pretty good. I bought that for nostalgia purposes, but it was fine, I guess.
yeah, but since there's a Corona, there's no Olympics this year.
That makes me like I feel like if they take down the game, it
Let's
maybe
release a
it'll
game
go.
that's not actually happening this year. What if they just
Yeah.
canceled the servers for the game and it's like, sorry, you can't actually play it. It's
I mean, no, I
Corona
mean
shut down the game,
that's
get
if
ended.
you get the digital version, but I got the physical version.
Wait,
Technically, it's
they shut down the digital?
no, no. I mean,
I
I'm
was about to
saying
say,
that if they were to
if
shut
they
it
did
down,
do
they'd
that.
probably only shut down the digital one,
Shut
which
up.
I don't see them doing. I don't see them taking down the online and I mean, they might pull it off of store shelves, but yeah. Speaking of things getting taken off of store shelves, Cooking Mama
Nintendo
literally just
Switches in
got destroyed.
general.
I mean, yeah, that, but like,
Because
have
it's
you heard
really
about
hard to
Cooking
get a
Mama?
Nintendo Switch at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
They're
have
like
you
all
heard
out of
about what
stock.
happened with Cooking Mama?
Especially with the
Because
looting and stuff, you're not getting anything.
yeah,
And I know we're
the
not supposed to
looting,
get like into deep topics and stuff, but personally, like looting and stuff, it's just wrong.
it is
Like
wrong.
I
But
don't
that's
know
not the
why
point of
people
this
see the right in
podcast.
it, huh?
So we're just going to skip
Yeah,
over
we're just
that,
gonna back
but
off that one.
try and keep this not very political.
But other than that,
I mean, it is old news, but yeah, did you hear what happened with Cooking Mama? Apparently, it was put up on the eShop, and only like a couple of physical versions were put out because one of the companies working on the game with Office Create sent them out, and they weren't supposed to.
wait, but what
So
was the game?
basically, now there's Cooking Mama for the
Oh,
Switch.
I heard about that. And wasn't there multiple companies that made it?
Yeah, there were multiple ones, and one of them just decided to put it out there. So now Office
Yeah, because
Create,
I remember there
which
were different
owns it,
companies that had it, and it was
I,
super weird
I
because there
heard
was a
about.
whole controversy about it, wasn't there? I remember
yeah, I
hearing
mean
about that.
it's kind of old news, but like it still hasn't been fixed, and I think there's legal action going on right now. I mean,
Oh yeah, because
okay,
no wonder if one
you're
company,
gonna
but
say
then
this is bull crap, but like I swear to God, I saw it on the eShop before it got taken down. Like every once in a while, I go on the eShop, but it just happened to be the 3 hours that it was up that I was on the eShop and saw it in the new releases page. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Did it just
but did
get
you actually
shadow
download
dropped?
it?
No, I wish I did. I would have. I was considering it. I was like, I mean, I used to play these games, but I just decided, no, wait, I'd rather get it physical. But then I realized that, and now I hate myself for it
Yeah,
because they're
no,
not
that.
taking down those digital versions. They can't take it down. There's no
Oh yeah.
back.
But honestly, apart on Nintendo, what was the point of making multiple game directors for that?
No, it was they were
Companies
just doing it to
speed up
make it
production or
come
what?
out faster. I
Uh,
I think I'm pretty sure they were just
Uh,
doing it because they needed extra help with the game, but I don't know. I mean, Office
uh,
Create did completely fine with just making the DS titles by themselves, but whatever. I mean,
wait,
it's
can you?
completely new,
Oh yeah, okay.
so yeah. But we also, speaking of the eShop, there is a massive summer sale on the eShop. I think there's like 100 games that are like 20% off, even mainline ones, which
Okay.
puts them at like $45 out of 60, which is pretty damn cheap. So yeah, if you're watching this and summer's still going on, I would recommend buying stuff before it's all going back to normal. I think there's a list. Um, I think it's on TheVerge.com. I don't know, but there's a list somewhere about the eShop stuff. Oh man, I haven't heard about The Verge ever since crappy PC bill. Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. But this isn't about computers. So yeah, there is a summer sale. There's not much to say about it. Just go buy things if you want them
Yeah.
at a good price.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have physical sales too. All I know is that there's stuff on the eShop for you to buy.
Okay, so we're gonna end it for this episode?
We also have this is kind of minor, but we have Minecraft Dungeons that came out a couple days ago. Actually took over Animal Crossing New Horizons on the eShop's most popular page on the eShop, which is amazing. I mean, Animal Crossing was up there for like 3 months, and
Oh.
I'm surprised like Minecraft Dungeons and things. Like I heard it was going to be a good game, but I didn't think the demand was that high.
Well,
But I guess it
personally,
makes sense because Minecraft is the one of the most high selling games. I think it's the highest sold game. I'm not sure, but yeah.
I'm just thinking why it rose to the charts so much is because basically with the release, like Minecraft is a big company. I think because of that, it was in like the makings of it for a long time. So basically, that's why I think it came out, because I know there was a lot of like questions about it, because I know on Java Edition you could see that it was a thing, a little bit pre-head, I think. There was just a lot of things to see, and I think that's why it exploded. But to think that beat Animal Crossing is actually really interesting, personal.
Yeah, there's like I don't know how many people have downloaded Animal Crossing or bought it. I know a lot of people, but I didn't think that people would be buying Minecraft Dungeons like that.
Well,
Like
Minecraft Dungeons
really
is a lot
rapidly.
cheaper. I
Is
think
it how expensive
I think
is
it's like
it?
$20 compared to 60, which is Animal Crossing.
I thought it was 30.
30, well, it's half then. It's still a way better price. Personally, I find that Nintendo games are a bit overpriced nowadays. Like, let's be honest, $60 is a lot of money.
But you gotta understand, like the graphics and stuff in Animal Crossing is phenomenal. I
I
mean,
don't know,
some games
graphics
definitely
on...
don't need $60. There are games that
Yeah,
absolutely
there are
don't
some
need to be
definite
60.
games
Yeah.
that don't need it.
Like Link's Awakening, it's a good game, but it's a remake. It has the same plot and everything. Maybe it should be like 40
Well,
bucks.
not Breath of the Wild.
No,
That
not Breath
probably
of the
deserves.
Wild.
That
That
definitely
needs
deserves.
60.
No, that
But
deserves.
like Link's Awakening, it's a remake from an old game. It shouldn't be really expensive. I mean, the graphics are nice, but yeah, I mean, there's not like a whole lot added other than the dungeon thing. And I heard that that was very complex. So I don't know how
Yeah,
many new features were added, but it doesn't need to be $60.
yeah. But do you know
Definitely
the
not.
price, the amount difference between Animal Crossing and Minecraft Dungeons for like how many people have downloaded and bought it? Do
I
you know
don't know.
like the average?
No, I don't. But I still think Animal Crossing is technically selling more because that's only for digital downloads. I mean, there's still a lot of people who bought it physically.
Well, it's kind of impossible to buy physically at this point.
I mean, you can buy it from Amazon or like online retail. And I mean, some places like Best Buy do offer pickup, at least at our location.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah,
Well, then that's really interesting.
yeah. So I guess that's the end. Thanks for watching the first episode because this one
We
wasn't
don't
very
really know what
long.
we're doing.
Yeah, we still don't really know what to do. If you have critiques or feedback, comment down below what
Please
we should
tell
do
us. We need
differently
all the help we can get.
or what we're doing right. You could also offer us things we should do or try out. We might do live episodes at some point. That's only like if we get decent amount of views, active community. So if you want to see us more often, then consider subscribing and sharing this channel with your with people you know that would probably like this podcast.
The more help, the
And
better.
yeah, I
More
mean,
area.
really the goal is to have a good community and people who actually. If no one watches this, it'll probably die.
Oh,
I
it's
don't.
gonna die if no one watches it. Honestly, though.
So yeah, make sure to check out our new blog and Discord server if you
Make sure
want
to
news.
like, subscribe, and share.
Turn
Stop
on
it right now. No.
Turn
notifications.
on notifications, and we'll give you a cookie. Yeah, totally. Guys, if you don't like, subscribe, and share,
If you don't like in the next 10 seconds, a spider's gonna bite you.
no, there's gonna be a spider in your bed that's going to eat you or something. But spiders are chill, honestly.
5 seconds.
But for real, if you want, you can look at our blog, and we have a Discord invite in the description if you're interested in our podcast news or little subjects that we're not going to be covering in our podcast because they're not really big enough subjects to get a full segment. So, yeah, with that being said, thank you for listening and have a good day or